How to submit your thesis. So what's this video about? So this video is a step-by-step guide for submitting your thesis or research project correctly. So covering everything from the formatting to Turnitin checks and ethics and AI policy and submission deadlines. So it helps students avoid the most common mistakes before submission and provides a transparent professional process for preparing a compliant final file to be submitted. So the purpose is to help students submit confidently, so maintain academic integrity and meet the institutional expectations.
Hello and welcome. First of all, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss future videos. If you are a researcher, academic, or simply someone passionate about contributing to scholarly work, you are in the right place.
Structure, assessment brief, and rubric. So start from the official assessment brief and marking rubric. That's your contract. Use the rubric headings as sections prompts like introduction, literature review, methods, results, discussion, conclusions, limitations, and references. Write to criteria like methodological rigor, clarity, originality, and alignment with research questions. So exact headings may vary across universities or schools. Follow your given template or guidance in the LMS, Moodle, Blackboard, or Thesis management systems. So submissions rules should be followed. Submit via the official link, like LMS submission link, so not by email. Only one file, Word or PDF, should be submitted, less than 100 megabyte advisable. So check it opens on different devices before you upload the file. So the deadline is typically 5 p.m. or midnight, and the last week of the term will be the submission week typically, but double check again the instructions. So late submissions require formal special consideration, and teaching staff typically are not allowed to approve late submissions directly. So names and terminology differ globally. You will need to follow your institution's formal extension process. If dates or times differ between course outline, announcements, or emails versus the submission link in the LMS, treat the submission link as authoritative. If you receive an extension, it should appear on the submission link. That prevents disappointments caused by misunderstandings or miscommunication. So if you join late or missed a session, clarify early with your tutor and double check details with peers. Integrity and Turnitin. Submit a draft to Turnitin 3 days early to see your similarity report and to practice the upload. It's advisable to have 0 to 3% similarity after exclusions with no single non-excluded source above 1%. So this means you need to cite the source. Thesis doesn't offer pre-clearance of plagiarism or AI detected text. So you are responsible for submitting original work. AI generated or AI edited text will not be assessed and may be referred under academic integrity procedures. So keep your drafts, notes, data, logs. Merge everything into one file. Ensure figures, tables are numbered and cross-referenced. Regenerate the table of contents. Check hyperlinks, embed fonts, and export high-resolution figures. Confirm text is selectable in PDF files or PDF pages. Open on a second device and verify the file size is less than 100 megabyte. Backward strategy countdown, work from the deadline back 21 days, like 3 weeks out. Lock your structure to the rubric. Allocate words budget to every section tied to your reference library. 14 days. Send a full draft or major chapters to your supervisor. Request figures permissions if needed Create your submission master. So cover, table of content, and numbered lists 10 days before. Integrate feedback. Run spelling, grammar, and references, consistency checks, verify cross-references. 7 days. Mock Turnitin submission, the draft. Fix similarity in an ethical way, and paraphrase properly, tighten citations, and export final quality figures. 3 days. Final Turnitin check. Produce the single submission file, test on 2 different devices, and confirm it's less than 100 megabytes. 1 day. So final proof, backup to cloud, USB, and prepare a folder for receipt screenshots. 0 submission day. Submit via the official link like LMS, Moodle, Thesis management systems before the deadline. Screenshot the confirmations, reopen the uploaded file to verify. Whenever possible, submit your files with your class at the scheduled time. Marking uses consistent criteria and moderation, and submitting alongside your cohort helps ensure your work is considered in the same context and time frame as everyone else. If you need an extension, you use the formal process and ensure it appears on the submission link before you upload. Pre-flight checklist, word count, let's say 13,000 plus minus 10%, appendix excluded. So one file only, Word or PDF less than 100 megabyte, font 11 to 12, single space, heading consistent, or double check the instruction again, figures, tables, numbers, cross-reference, and table of content all updated. Opens on 2 different devices, fonts embedded, file names like surname, ID, thesis, date, and reference complete, citations consistent. So that should be checked again. And Turnitin runs 2 or 3 days earlier, definitely. And post exclusion similarity 0 to 3%, no single source above 1%. No AI generated or heavy edited text, drafts, notes, data logs, all saved already. And submissions data should be saved, like you need to get confirmation or screenshots and use them in the future if needed. So submit via official link and confirmation screenshot again saved. Common pitfalls. Don't leave merging to the last minutes. Don't rely on emails. Don't ignore rubric language. Don't run Turnitin at the last minute. Fix early by doing an early draft upload, checking rendering on 2 different devices, and validating your references. You've got this. These are common strategies that work across universities and platforms refined over many years of supervising and convening thesis courses. If anything is unclear, ask early, and remember, if documents disagree, trust the submission link in your LMS, Moodle, Thesis management systems, or Blackboard, and ensure any extension is visible there before you upload. Good luck. Submit with confidence.
For more tips on research writing and publishing, feel free to connect with me on social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or check out my recent books. Stay in touch and stay inspired.